Okay, good morning, everybody. I'm going to be going over the Bitcoin chart just so y'all see it real quick, and then I'm going to go over all the plays for today. That way we have the charts marked up earlier. So I'm just gonna go over the Bitcoin chart really soon. Really quick, and then I'm going to go over the charts for today. But as y'all see, I put all the charts that we're going to be doing in the in the chart chat section. I put the small budget plays, the medium budget plays, the Bitcoin plays, and the whale plays. Did y'all see that last night?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So as far as for Bitcoin specifically, as you see here, right, the 50 and the 20, they moving average cross each other. If I come down here, I see it right here also. The red is above the green. So that, that's an indication that it's going to start going down. The green tried to come right here, take back over. And it looked like it was some movement here. And then the red is taking right back over. So for more bearish movement inside the market. So that's what, we gotta be mindful of. It's still gonna be going down. So, it's currently at $31,721. So what I did was I put some more money in the stable coins, and I'm gonna not so much have diamond hands like I used to, but I'm gonna start taking advantage of buying the dips and selling at the top. If I make $10,000 in a day, I'm putting into a stable coin, letting it pull back, and then I'll jump back in. I'm just gonna keep adjusting my strategy because I've been in crypto long enough to see the market just keep moving down and up and down and up, and I'm trying to avoid the pullbacks. So, but right here is the 20-day moving average crossing the 200, and there's just a lot of bearish movement, going here. We had the 50-day crossing 100 right here. We have the 50 and the 200 about to cross each other, which is technically the death cross. So there's a lot of, bearish movement happening in the market right now. But we're going to go to the plays. So the first play we're going to go to is Wish. You gotta look at this chart. So it's a fairly new stock. Went public back in the 16th of December. So it doesn't really have a lot of information. As you see, we had it marked up. I should have put it out yesterday. I do apologize. Trying to do so much at the same time kind of messes me up, but it bounced off it's a big thing in crypto. Crypto on the charts. You see how once it breaks that trend, that downward trend, it starts to go up, and that's exactly what happened. So since here it's been trending down, once it broke that trend line, it started going up. So now it's some bullish move right here. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to take everything off so I can see the chart better. And yeah, so as you see, so it barely has 100 days, of good data, and it doesn't even have 200 yet. So it's still, getting information. It's on the uptrend here. As you see, the green crossed over the red, so it's a bullish movement. Back here when it started going down, the red, crossed over the green, and it was just continuation down, down, down. Right here, the buyers tried to take back over, the seller took over, the buyers tried to take back over, the seller took over. So, it still continued to go down. Right here, we have a little green right here. As you see, we had a little, some movement right here. But then the most part, we had another down channel right here. So because the red took over. So that's basically what you look for in the market, okay? You want to use the EMAs and the MACD to get a lot of the information. So I'm going to just, mark it up a little faster than usual so we get this information for somebody. So can one of the leaders, as I'm saying it, can y'all add it to the watch list so I don't have to kind of go back and forth and do it? So say this is where it's at now. right? If this is the entry, I mean, this is where it's at now. You kind of want it to be above a lot of this resistance over here. So that's what we're looking for, okay? So, so we seem to get to this level right here. And this is actually a good entry point also. But if it's here, we seem to get to about here, you know, you probably want to see the difference, right? I'm looking at the price difference, right? So this is $12.75. This up here is $15. So that's $3 of movement, you know. So I'd rather get in a little earlier and don't miss the movement. So I would say about here, I see a good amount of resistance right here at 13.36. So I would put it around this area. And if you want to play a little safer, we could go a little higher. We'll go to the top of these here. No, because I'm trying to get, yeah, we can do about, let's see. Trying to get some money. So about here, about this area, I would say. So that'd be the entry for the call. And then the put, we would see some resistance. We see, so I'm looking at all the support right here for the entry for the put. And I say about here, I go to the bottom of these wicks to play it safer. I just want to close below. If I close below these wicks over here, it's also lining up with this EMA right here with the 50-day moving average. So if it closes below this moving average, like I said, I always use the EMAs as, you know, confirmation. It'll continue to fall. Not sure what that was, but that's what we're looking at for the call and the put. That's been that one. Any questions on that one?
No, that was clear.
Okay, and that's good. Y'all see it too.
Got it. Thank you.
And then we're gonna go to the next one, which is BBIG. That's the next one. So I'm pulling it out now. Because I just want to make sure y'all get y'all plays, you know, before the market opens. And the plays on the way down are more of a more expensive one. So these are, you know, cost friendly in the market, but we're going to be looking at a lot of puts for the crypto ones. That way we're making some money. So, all right. So what's the first thing somebody sees right here? What you see?
A bull flag.
A bull flag.
Exactly. So you already know we're looking forward to some bullish movement.
Just for confirmation, you would consider it a bull flag because it closed above that red line?
No, it's just because the pattern that's shaping, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, just for the pattern that is shaping, you know, it's about this forming basically. That's what we're looking for. Because, like I said, this is a good level of support. This 20-day moving average. Like I said, if it opens above here, we're gonna see some really good movement. But remember, it's still in this bull flag channel, so it still can continue to, you know, bounce in this channel before it eventually breaks out. So typically you want it to break out around this area, right? And if you look over here, this area right here is the top of this right here, you know, so top of this wick, so it all aligns, you know. So this area right here is the breakout stuff of this also. So that's what you want to look forward to. So if it was to break out right away of this flag, typically just say, you know what, let's get it at some of this resistance. And so about a little above it, right? Because we wanted to break out around this area and then get above here to continuation and go up. But like I said, it's the EMA, so it's clear as day is where the support is, right? So we don't want it to go below the 20-day moving average. If it falls below the 20-day moving average, it's going to continue to fall. So this is the entry for the put. So it's like really giving you the information. Like I said, this is a real small, small price stock. So I go to the bottom of the wicks also. Sorry, I double clicked by mistake. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go to the very bottom of the EMA and just go down from there. So that would be my call and put entries for this one. And like I said, these are all under $15. We're trying to just make them, more cost-friendly options for people, And these are the type of ones you can get multiple options with and make a lot of money also. So it's not like just the cost is less and, no, you still can make a lot of money on the way also. The next one is going to be IVR. Like I said, when it comes to all this type of stuff, it's always good to have friends that do the same type of stuff you do, So, like I said, I'm newly friends with Aristotle and, Isaac always been cool with, and, Nav and, Call Me 100. It's a lot of people that do what we do as far as options trading and crypto and everything. But you start to get to the network of people, it's no more, all right, what we doing today? What I got to guess? It's like, well, all right, these the plays we doing? Okay, cool. I'm going to look into it. I'm going to look at the charts myself. I'm not saying give me the entry points, but hey, what stocks we looking at? We looking at the same type of stocks? Okay, cool. And then next you know, we mark it up. So it's always good to have a network of people, of like-minded individuals that's trying to get to, the same type of goal. So like I said, I ain't trying to take credit for anything. I learn from a lot of people all the time. I learn from y'all every day. So, I definitely appreciate just learning and gaining my knowledge. Like I said, I'm trying to get into Airbnb for real. So what do we see here?
Another bull flag.
Another bull flag, exactly. What we see here, we wanted to stay above the 20. So it
Really
literally
quick,
gives you, huh?
I need some help. I accidentally turned the right side into percentages instead of dollars, and I don't know how to change it back.
Right here.
I don't even think I have that right there. I don't.
Like I said, I got the free version, so you gotta have it better than me.
No, I have the free version too.
Oh, it ain't working?
Try it over there where it says ADJ % log auto. Try and put yours on auto.
So slow.
On the bottom of where he just pointed at.
Oh,
column.
okay.
Oh, you talking about right here?
Got it. Thank you. That worked.
Hey,
You're
Kwame,
welcome.
Yeah.
can you explain to me why you said this is like a bullish? I don't understand. I was thinking more so it was a bearish. So could you just explain that real quick if you have the time?
So it's because we're looking at the patterns, right? So like I said, I'll pull it up real quick. Everything we're doing is dependent on the charts and the patterns, right? So it looked like it's a downtrend, right? Because it is a downtrend. A bullish flag is a big downtrend until a bearish movement, right? So the same thing with the the double cross, right? The death cross. Once the 200 cross the 200 cross the 20, it's going to be a really, bearish movement, right? So like I said, the 50-day moving average cross the 20, right? That's a death cross. So right away, if I see this on my chart, I know exactly what I'm looking for. Bitcoin has a death cross on it. So it's going to start going down. So if I look for a bullish flag pattern, you see all the bullish flag patterns look like downtrends at first. So you basically capitalizing off a downtrend, right? So it might look like this, where it's a downward channel until it finally breaks out, right? It's a downward channel until it finally breaks out. All the time it's going to be a downward channel until it eventually closes at the top, and then it closes above and then goes up. The same distance here, you should see the same distance here. So that's how much can go up, right? This is a bull flag, but it looks more like a bullish pennant. But you'll see this downward channel at first. It's going to be going down, right? And you still can make money. If you buy it right here inside the channel and sell it right here, you still can make money on the put. Just know it's going to bounce off this area right here and then going to start going up. So that's how you know, right, is a bullish flag. So this is a flag. This is how a pennant look. Pennant comes from the bottom, goes up, goes to that channel, and then boom, right? So you want to make sure you're looking at, certain things. This is the flag, goes up, it has a downward channel, then it breaks up that channel, and then it's bullish. So that's what we're looking at, with some of these plays. So that's what we see here. It's like this. When it's like that, eventually if it closes above here, it'll break out and go up. So that's what we're looking for. You see it?
I need to study the charts a little bit more because I'm not quite understanding it still.
So remember, if this was a bearish movement, if this is a bullish movement, eventually this is going to turn to a bearish movement. So what goes up must come down, and what goes down eventually is going to start going up. So it's in this downward channel. Eventually it's going to start going up. You're anticipating this flag to eventually be where it starts to go up. So it could keep going down, right? Like I said, it's still bearish because it's going down, but the pattern is setting up for a bullish movement.
Okay, I get it now. You're talking about those 3, 1, 2, those 2 really long candles, right? That's what makes it a bullish, correct?
No. The pattern is what makes it a bullish pattern. It's a pattern. So it's technically a bearish trend, right? If you were just looking at this, it's a downtrend. But the pattern is setting up to is a bullish pattern.
Okay.
So when learning the charts, the patterns are more important than just the candles. That's how you know what's going to happen, right? This may look like a double bottom, but it's not. It's still on downward, all downward still. Eventually, all right, this is an example, another example. So you see this channel right here? You see how it's all down, right? All broke out, right?
Yeah, I see that.
When it finally closes above this channel, it is a bullish movement, and then it starts going up. But the trend was all down. When the next candle closes above it, then it goes up. You see that? So you're looking at the trends and you're looking at the patterns together. So I know this is a downward pattern. I know this is a downward pattern, but I know eventually it's going to break out. When is it going to break out? When it finally goes above these EMAs, right? I know this because we look at the charts all the time. So after a while, you're not going to just say, okay, these are red candles, so it's going down. You're going to say, okay, cool, these are red candles. When is it going to start turning bullish again? When is it going to start taking over? I'm looking at this downward channel right here. If I go straight down, the green crosses over the red, so I know it's going to start going up.
Oh, I get it. I see it now. I see it.
And like I said, this isn't the chart class. I just try to explain it as simple as possible. But we're going to have an actual chart class tomorrow. So right now we're just trying to wait for the entry points. So if it's currently right here, I'm looking for it to be above this resistance to enter. So about this level, I'll say about here.
I still don't have all those lines on my screen. How do you get the red and the green and the gold line so you could see the crossing over?
So that's the FX indicator. And then you'll put in EMA. And then you're going to put in EMA 20, 50, 100, 200. It's going to pop up.
Under build, EMA. Got it.
And that's all. It's going to pop up right away. gonna have to close all my tabs. I don't know what's going on right now. Well,
I
yeah,
know.
but I'm gonna show you the entry point for the put also. That way you can make money on the way down. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with yeah, it's tripping right now. So right now I'm looking for the put entry. So this is where it's currently at. I'm looking for it to close below some level of support, which would be about this area right here. And what I'm looking for is the support on the left. So about this area. I'm looking over here, the support over here, to give me the entry over here, okay? So that's what I'm looking at. So the time be flying. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, time be flying when we're doing this stuff. So I'm gonna at least have these plays out for y'all, at least the small cap plays, and then I continue to do these plays for y'all. So, and then I'm gonna so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the plays in the chat now, and then what I'm gonna do is add to it later. Okay, so these are the plays with small budget. I'm gonna add to the Bitcoin plays so y'all see it, and then I add to the rest of the plays. Okay, so I put in it. I'm sorry, I didn't put it in the wrong section. I'm sorry, y'all. Put in the daily watch list section. Thank you, Foundation. Put update everything. I'm OCD, so I'm sorry. Yeah, you helped me, and I still did it. I'm sorry, I'm OCD.
No, it's okay. Good morning. Just trying
Good
to
morning.
help. I know we're on time. We're on the time on the clock already.
Yeah, so that's what I was trying. So that, and this is why I know a lot of people say, can we do it a little later? But this is why I kind of want to, do it at 8:30. So we have all the charts marked up, explain why we're marking it up, and kind of go over everything.
Do you know how to clear the indicators, Kwame?
Oh yeah, you can take it. You can take everything off. You click this and take everything off.
Which one?
Right here, and then say if it's still popping up. My thing is messing up right now. You would just go to the top of here and put the X and remove it.
Got it. Okay, let's see.
So right here, what I see, like I said, well, we're looking at the X, but I see head and shoulders. So shoulder, head, shoulder, markers open.
That?
Yeah, but certain like things like that, you see, head and shoulders. You just see it. They're like Batman cape, and going down. So little things like that, you start to notice. It's closing, opened up. It's below the 20-day moving average. If it gets to about here, it's going to continue to fall a lot. So I would say the entry for Mara is about at the support level at 23, 25. For a lot of the Bitcoin plays, we're looking more for puts. I'm not going to lie. Just because of the way the market is going.
Oh, there we go.
I wouldn't even really focus on puts. Calls, but I'm still, mark up the call entries. You typically, right, you want it to close above this EMA, this resistance. If you want to play it even safer, you could do it on the 100 instead of doing it on the 50. Let me see what's the difference in price. It's only like, 28.42. I'd rather do that, play it safer. So as I'm updated, I'm putting it in the chat for everybody. So it's Mara. I'm doing right. And like I said, when I'm gonna start doing the charts early in the morning for y'all. So I'm gonna start at like 8:30. I just be alive. I ain't gonna be saying nothing, but I just, it's hard to like, I get into it too much when I be like marking up the charts and working. So I'm gonna just be on live, just marking up the charts and going over it, myself, whatever. Then at 9, I can explain everything when it's already marked up and the entries is already, given to everybody. So as you see, all these charts basically look the same. This is right. So right tomorrow basically look the same. The entry is going to be, instead of doing it at the 20-day moving average, we're going to look for it up here. I might have to close out all the stuff because I'm getting a lot of stuff on my charts. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, you want to close above here. So I'd rather, play it safer when it comes to these crypto plays, especially with the market is going right now. And eventually with crypto will recover. You already know we already have the game plan to really make the money back faster. Y'all know that getting to the 3x long coins, and on the way down, you use 3x short coins to make money also. So like I said, you want to stay above here. Typically, right, this is support, but if it goes below here, that's going to be the entry for the put. So it'll be 27, 23. Anybody have any questions?
So when you say entry, do you mean is that the marker? What's my question? So when you say entry, do you mean is that where we jump in at, or is that where that's our strike mark?
So no. So remember, I'm never gonna give you the strike price and the expiration date. That's all dependent on you. So all I'm doing is giving you the entry of where the market is. So if it reaches this price, then you jump in, right? So I for example, right, and I'm saying, like I said, just looking at the chart right away. I look to the left, I see a double bottom right here, and then you see the bullish movement, right? But then I see this downward channel. Once it broke out that channel, it went up, hit that support right here. Now it's going back down. So like I said, after a while, you don't even have to really mark up a chart. You'll see it right away. It broke this downtrend. I mean, you put it all the way out here if you wanted to. Boom, put it here. Once it went above it, it went up. Right now, it's right here. We wanted to go above the support. So like I said, old support and resistance become new entry points. So you leave everything marked up. As you say, the EMAs is always a good indication for when to jump in. This probably would be a good indication. Right here is good. So right here is where the EMA is. And that's right here also, this resistance, support right here. As you scroll right over, it's at the same level. So if I'm looking right here, this is technically the entry for the put. This level right here, I will just go below it, and that would be the entry for the put option. And then the call would be right above the 20-day moving average, because that's where that support is on the left. So I'll put it about here. So about, like I said, we just focus on a lot of puts. Like I said, but we do both. We put both into the market, but we know crypto is doing bad. So, we're trying to show you how to make some money on the way down. And like I said, the entry would be right above this EMA right here, this 20-day moving average. Like I said, this 20-day moving average is right here, but it's also the support right here. So that's what I'm looking at. See, I'm gonna have to cut this computer off, so I don't know what's going on. So 5.2.77, and as I'm doing it, I'm updating it inside the watch list also. So I have everything. And like I said, remember, you're not entering any trades until it hits the entry price anyway. So it doesn't matter when the price, when the stuff is put out. If the entry points doesn't hit, it's still good. BIDU hasn't been printed at all. Straight downtrend, straight small charts. As you see here, I already have it down here. So you typically want it to break out of here, but it hasn't been doing anything. So I'm gonna leave BIDU off the list because it ain't really moving much. And the smaller the candles, I mean the lower has been moving for that day. I'm on the day candle also, so it hasn't been much movement at all. This is a block. This has a lot of the crypto stuff in there. Also, I forgot SI, but like I said, so many crypto stocks to jump into. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna mark them all up. That's gonna be like a little too much. So as you see here, we have the entry for the call already up here, right above the EMA. Sometimes stuff just works out for you. Touch, almost support, resistance. So their resistance is going to be the entry, and then now for the put, you want it to stay above this, 200-day moving average goes below here, it's going to downward, it's going to fall a lot. And as you see, the red is just taking over. So I would say about here, here is also this right here. So it's actually exactly right here. And that's blocked. Yeah, but the chart class is tomorrow. Tonight is the Navy Federal class again for the funding, how to get 75,000, and showing you how to start getting into Turo and stuff like that, buying vehicles to get into Turo. So that class is tonight. I have the replay of the class that we did. I'm just gonna play that for everybody, because I can't repost it or share it to everybody. So I'm just gonna replay it, from my screen so everybody see it and gain the knowledge from it, and then we can go over that. Okay, just so y'all know.
Sounds good.
46.35, put 41. 41.54. And this is probably the last one I'm gonna do. Because I want to make sure it's updated. Everybody needs to get these plays. But yeah, a lot of stuff I like the patterns, and what I would do here is I would do a trend line. I would do a trend all the way down, just waiting, anticipating to see when it's going to finally go down. Break out. As you see here, we had the depth cross. You have the 200 and the 50-day and the 200-day cross right here. So, it's just been downtrending. The support was right here, the 20-day moving average, and it's almost close below. This is the entry for the put where it's basically at, and then the call would be up here on the 50-day moving average. So, a lot of times it will give you the information, right on the chart. So, you don't have to overthink as far as marking it up. But like I said, crypto is just downtrending, so I would just take advantage of making money on the way down. The put, it's really at the put entry. I would say probably put it to about this support right here. This is 283. So that's the updated list for everybody. If you look, so we have a small list. We have the Bitcoin plays, and for NVIDIA, those plays are over 1,000. So that's why the whale plays. The medium plays are anything under like 500. Those are the medium budget plays. Like I said, next time all this stuff will be marked up before we get on live. So all the plays is already, established. But I put it out yesterday, so you already know what to look at for today. Okay. So, y'all wasn't guessing what plays we would do or what we would look at. Okay. Do you have any questions?